yesterday I had such a miserable failure yesterday. I have to bring it up. I believe I mentioned that yesterday did I say at the gym we do these things once in a while where you run a mile or you row in our dry rowboat a certain amount and you try to beat your time from the time before.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a quarter mile.
You did mention it.
Quarter mile. Now, we'd only done that once before, and it was difficult. The last time we did it, 3 months ago, I put the treadmill on a 12 speed, which is really fast for me. And you have to hold that for the quarter mile. That's what I was trying to do. And I did it last time around.
So high school track, what's a quarter mile? Once around?
Once around the track. That's right. So you're once around the track. Now, if you put it at 12, you're running that in 1 minute and 14 seconds. Okay.
Wow.
And that was really hard. But I did it last time, so I felt really good about it. This was 3 months ago.
Man, that was always in high school. The only time I'd make it around is once, and I'd quit.
Well, of course.
They'd say do the mile run. I'd say I did a quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take my time, times it times 4, and I'm out.
That's right.
It's crazy how long that track seems.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you're on it.
Yeah.
When you're not a runner.
Oh, it's awful.
Coach be yelling at me, where are you going?
Yeah, right. So yesterday was the quarter mile for the second time, and all I was trying to do was equal what I had done the first time around, which was put it on the speed of 12 and go for a quarter mile, which takes exactly 1 minute and 14 seconds. I knew that. My son was in town, and he came with me. He goes, I'm going to try to beat you. He said, I'm going to put it at 12.5. I said, fine. I wasn't even, it's okay. It didn't bother me that he beat me.
Is it a little upsetting to you that the only time he wants to do things with you now is when he can challenge you and beat you at something?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he does.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, he does that. He said, I'm coming in to do it. So anyway, so he was there, and everybody's like, they loved having him there. Coach Kathy was the coach. It was all exciting.
It's all set up for you.
All set up. So I get on it. I start it at 12. I knew it's only 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Now, is this from a dead start?
Or
do you kind of get up to
get
pace?
up to speed? They give you like a 10-second warning, and you can put it on like a 6 or 7. So
the treadmill has to get up to
exactly. And
speed.
then when she says go, you hit the speed you want, and it tracks for you. It'll show you here's how far you've gone. And so I got into the middle of that thing. Well, at about the 30-second mark, my hands and arms started tingling. And I remember that feeling from last time, too. I was like, oh, boy. Because I don't go. I can run that for about 30 seconds. Once you get past that, I'm like, I'm going to fly off the back of this thing. I really was concerned that I was going to fly off the back of it.
So what do you do in your mind?
Well, last time I persevered. I was like,
I can beat this?
I can beat this. It's only, like I'd get to the 45 seconds where I was only 30 more seconds.
Men in their 50s don't drop dead of heart attacks.
Sometimes we do.
While running?
Sometimes we do.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Sometimes we do. So I got to about the 45-second mark. Well, now Coach Kathy is standing behind me with her clipboard to get my time. She's ready to write it down because I was going to be my son and I, who were beside each other, were going to be the first two finishes. She was going to write down our time.
And when you say behind, you mean in the kill zone?
Yes.
Should you go tumbling?
Yes. She was in the kill zone.
Did her voice start to slow down behind you? You can do
Yes. Yes.
I'm tingling.
My legs were quivering and my arms were tingling. I thought I was having a heart attack, but it was both arms. I was like, well, at least it's both arms.
I can't believe Biggie's going to outlive
me. Yes. And I thought, my God.
So what are your options? Slow down the treadmill?
Yeah, that was
Or just keep going?
Well, keep going. I got now like 50-second mark, and I like, I can't hold this. I can't. I mean, it's only 25 more seconds, and I hit the 9. And Coach Cathy was like, "What are you doing?" And her pencil was ready to go on the clipboard, and I was like, and so I to the finish. Got done, and she goes, "What happened?" And I said, "I couldn't hold it. I felt like such a failure. And my son was like, "Yeah, that's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You couldn't do it." I was like, "No, I could not.
If I could move my arms, I'd smack you."
Yeah. But right now, they're stuck down at my sides.
Remember recently in a pickleball tournament, I was accused of having numb arms.
Yeah.
And now I know exactly what
I look like a Stretch Armstrong doll.
my arms. I
have no control of my upper limbs.
I couldn't move. I was like so upset by it. So I finished instead of 114, 126. And I mean, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I felt like a failure. Well, then, here's what you don't know. You get a second opportunity halfway through class.
The same event?
Yeah, because you get off. So the second group goes and does it, and you do other stuff like weight floor stuff. Barry from up in HR was in there. You know, he was doing it too. And
did he run in jeans?
Yeah, he does that. That's his look.
Yeah.
You know, that's his
Barry
thing.
shows up and goes.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He gets in there, and yesterday he had his bandana on. He was like,
All right.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So Coach Kathy
Like a
says,
Loverboy tribute band.
Oh, man, I hope they played Working for the Weekend.
That's my jam. Turn it up to 12.
Coach Kathy says, redemption round. It's a chance for you to do better. And I was just like, uh-oh. And she
Do
came
you
over.
have to?
You have to run it, but you can do it at anything you want. You don't have to try to
You
do
don't
better.
have to do the crazy pace?
No, you can do it on whatever you want at the second time. She said, if you're happy with your score the first time around, just do less. But I know some of you, and she looked right at me, really want it the second go round. I was like, oh, yeah, I really want it the second go. But now you're halfway through class. You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead,
Now
yeah.
You're gassed, you know. So I put that thing on 12,
Oh, no.
and I lasted 8 seconds.
Here comes the tingles.
And the tingles. I mean, the tingles got me. And so I went back down to like 7 or 8. And she came over and just gave me this quizzical look. And I said, Kathy, get the hell out of here. I can't
move my arms.
So
Leave
now,
us.
So now I've made a commitment to boost my speed on
Might as
regular
well
day.
be walking, be driving.
I've got to now boost my speed on regular days.
Well, what do you think is causing the tingling? Do we need to address the tingles?
That's a blood flow issue. I mean, because trust me, things tingle on me when I'm not doing anything. And so I know for a fact it's a blood flow issue.
Well, it probably is. Probably my blood is moving so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, your heart is pumping. So it's only happened to me twice, and it was the 2 times we did that. It's because I can do 12 for about 40 seconds. And after that, I'm in uncharted waters for the most part. And then, I don't know, but my arms, but I'll talk to other people about this. You know, young Mike, he did it yesterday, did it well. And I said, do your arms tingle? He said, oh, yeah. Because you're going faster than you usually go for a longer period of time. And so I don't think it's uncommon I don't know, but I was a little, but it's happened every single time I've done it.
When they do this in the future and you spot an ambulance in the parking lot, on the next big, benchmark quarter-mile day, will you still try for the 12?
Yeah, in fact,
tingle 12?
Yes, I made a commitment to myself that from now on, sometimes we run at top speeds called all out, usually for 30 seconds or at most a minute. And I'm going to do them now all at 12. I'm just going to 12 so that I get used to it.
Well, there's only one word for a person who perseveres like that.
You are an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, why in the world would I
They
do
tell you listen to your body, and
They
you
do.
say, I won't.
I won't. I'm shutting it down.
So did your arms come back to life, or are you outside after the class, like trying to open your van door by swinging your hand at it?
I had to have my son open it up for me. I mean, what could I do?
Start the car.
I mean, I was just even today, I'm like, I can't even push the buttons in here. We're not even going to commercial break ever. I can't even.
Now, most
What
men
buttons is it? Yes.
of a certain age, when your arms start to tingle, you think heart attack.
Of course.
Did you ever think in that moment? Because I know I feel like even you and your mentality thinks, I can beat this heart attack.
No, I never thought heart attack because why? Both arms were tingling.
Okay.
I feel like when well, you'll let us know.
Trust me, if my right arm tingles, I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
that left arm
It's that left
tingle.
arm. It's that left arm.
Yeah.
And so I felt like if it was left arm and neck tingling, but I thought, uh-oh, this could be. But it was both. It was just absolutely simultaneous, And I got it. I got the tingle.
Yeah.
And I had that happen 3 months ago. The same thing.
Sometimes I like to lay across my bed George Costanza style and hold my left arm kind of under my head while I watch TV.
Yeah.
And sometimes my arm will start to tingle then, but I'm like, well, it's just because I've
Yeah, of course.
laid on it.
Yeah. I've done that too, of course. There was a reason I felt like it was tingling, so I was okay. But boy, that is a tough. That's a tough distance.
Did it ruin the rest of your day?
Yes, 1,000%. Then the whole time I was like, I was like 10th fastest time in the class. I mean, in the whole for the whole day.
Wow.
Which I was, that's good.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I failed it. I failed it, and I thought, man, it was like you've done something. I was depressed about it because I didn't get what I got the first time around. It's the first time I've ever really had that happen.
I'm glad to hear your son was there to make it better.
Oh yeah.
Total embarrassment. Good job, old man.
Yeah.
You almost fell off the back. I had to grab the handles. You almost fell off.
I had Dave's hot chicken before I came here and still beat you. And guess what? I'm going back.
That's what he does.
And I need $20.
Today, I'm going to punish myself by going twice today. I have to go. I'm going to do 2 classes.
You're going to go 2 times?
Yeah, twice.
Like
today.
Stevie 2 times?
Twice today. Just like Stevie 2 times. I'm going to do it at noon and again at 4:15. Because what? It's a punishment.
Well, and by 5:15, you'll hear the guys over you yelling clear.
If memory serves, there is an EMT/fire station about
across the street.
A quarter mile.
Yeah. It's across
Literally,
it's across the street.
You could run across the street to it.
I think those guys listen to us, so I'll message them and tell them to have the heart monitor
Tell them
ready.
be ready. Tell them be ready during the noon and the 4:15 today, because it could be either one of them.
Oh, is this still daddy rules? Wife out of house?
Wife's out of town, so nobody's stopping me from going to the gym twice today. I can do it twice if I want.
Except your own heart.
That's the only thing. And then I played pickle and just got my ass handed to me over 10 games. Just got crushed, just beaten like a drum. And the whole time it's in my head. I can't run. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just completely off.
Just a failure. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure. That's what I keep repeating to myself. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. So Stevie 2 times in 1 year is going to hear about my numb arms yet again. I hope I'm still here I hope I'm still with us in a year.
What are the odds?
And by that time I'll have done the quarter mile another 2 or 3 times. I must get better at the quarter mile.
There's Stevie 2 times.
Stevie 2 times. That's right.